Hey guys, so today I am going to be filming another subscribers choose my makeup video. I've actually done 2 of these already, but I thought it was about time that I did a part 3 because they are honestly some of my favourite videos to film. They're just so fun. So, as always, I have a list of makeup products that you guys have recommended for me and I'm going to go through them. I've bought them, I'm going to put them on my face, test them out for the first time. I am going to avoid rambling in an intro for once and I'm just going to get straight on with the video. So, the first person is Artist Flair, that's their username on YouTube, and they have said, can you test the Clinique Beyond Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer? But yeah, I noticed quite a few people Quite a few people wanted me to try it, so it looks like this. I'm quite fussy with foundation. I like to stick with what I know, but I'm gonna give this a go. What shade did I get? I think this is the absolute palest one. It's in the shade Linen. Is that pale? Oh, I don't know if that's going to match. But basically, it's a 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, so I'm expecting pretty good coverage. Oh, I was not expecting that. I was expecting a pump or like a pump. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's the biggest applicator sponge I've ever seen. Like it's like a concealer applicator, but a huge mama one. Like, that is so big and chunky. That can't be the lightest one. If you guys know what the lightest shade is, let me know. I've probably put way too much on. I bet this is super full coverage and I've gone a bit OTT. It's so dark for me. I don't know if it's showing up. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but in my mirror, this is so dark. So it's definitely very full coverage. Like, I can tell that it is like a 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I don't think I'd need concealer on top of this. It also blended out really nicely and it's quite a like healthy, dewy kind of finish, I'd say. It looks quite healthy and my skin looks a bit glowy, I guess. So it is quite a nice finish. The more I'm blending it out, the more I'm thinking that actually maybe it does match me. Like, it's almost looking like it's merging in with me and it's like, I don't know. So I didn't pick a concealer because obviously that was supposed to be a 2-in-1. So I wanted to really test that out and not use concealer. So the next thing that I have, I think I chose a liquid highlighter. So Lucy Lou said, I have an idea for your makeup vid. Can you please test the Barry M liquid chrome highlighter in the shade Precious Pearl? So it looks like this. They're these little chrome highlighter drops and I'm excited to see how this goes. I do have a powder highlight to try as well, but obviously we've got to do this one first. So yeah, I'm just going to drop a little bit here. Oh, a bit gloopy. Do you like a good old pipette? Don't you just love a good old pipette? Like, they just feel quite nice and they're quite satisfying to use, giving it a good old squeeze on the nub. I don't know, I just quite like them. I'm just going to dab this in. Ooh. Nice. What's the word? It's quite like iridescent, like you can see loads of like different colours. I feel like this worked really nice. Yeah, obviously not the most intense highlight in the world, but it's definitely done something and it is a really cool colour. I hope it is picking up for you guys because I can see it on here. I couldn't find anyone who chose a powder, so I decided to just grab my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I might have just missed it. There probably were comments recommending powders, but I couldn't see any, so I've just grabbed my own one. I'm just going to quickly pop this all over my face. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have powdered over it because I just looked up close. I don't know if it's showing for you guys. Like, the highlight's still there, but the powder's all like kind of congealed on top of it. Let's do the rest of my face. So I got, who chose this? Rebecca C said to use the Sleek Face Form Kit, which is this. And I've never tried this before. I used to have the Sleek like contour kit that was just the contour and the highlight. Can't get it. Oh, hello mum. Nice. I got this in the shade Fair, which again, I think it's the lightest one. I mean, you'd think it was, it's fair. And yes, you've got a bronzy contour shade, a highlighter and a blush. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. It looks like quite a good shade. It doesn't look too dark. It's looking pretty good so far, but I'm sure I'll make it look bad. Like I always do. Do you know what? I actually really like that. It's gone in the right place, hasn't it? Have I put that in the right place? No, I never put it in the right place. I feel like I might have. Text all round. What's going on? Oh, it's Alex this time. I'm actually a huge fan of this. It's the perfect shade for me. It's like, well, the perfect contour shade. And I've just found it really easy to use. Like, it blended out so nicely. Oh, I haven't done the other side yet. Yeah, see, that looks okay. I feel like I've actually contoured really okay. Like, is that good English? I've contoured really okay. My blush brush has just done a little runner. Okay, so I've got my brush. I'm now gonna take the blush. Why did I have to think about that? It's pretty obvious what's coming next, I mean. So I'm gonna take this blush shade, which is like a pinky colour, but with like loads of gold, like iridescent-y kind of, iridescent-y flecks in it, which is my favourite kind of blush. I love like a shimmery kind of blush. It's so highlighty. I really, really like it. I mean, I kind of knew I'd like it as soon as I saw it. I don't know. Oh God, I can't swatch. What am I trying to do? I don't know if you guys can see. It looks like a really nice highlight. It's like a really nice champagne-y colour, but I just feel like I want to test the one that's coming up instead. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to get a lot of use out of this, and it's just got everything in one place, so it's so good for travelling. So Freya Cook says, oh my God, you need to try the MUA highlighter Prism highlighter in ultraviolet. I got a little parcel. I got a little parcel, a little package, whatever you want to call it, quite recently from MUA, and they sent me all of their Prism highlighters. So I was like, well, perfect, I'm gonna test it out then. So yeah, this is the one in ultraviolet, but there were so many different colors, like so many different colors. This is like a whitey kind of one, like, wow, it's like an iridescent whitey one. So I'm very excited to try it. It's actually super similar to this. It's changing colour on my face. Can you guys see that? Pretty damn cool. It's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. It's so intense as well. Like I put on the tiniest bit. I think that's so good. And yeah, I hope you guys can see. I'm going to put a bit on the end of my nose, as always. Whew. Off it goes. Okay, so this is from Els 1014. She says, can you use Eyebrow by Benefit in your next subscribers choose my makeup? I can indeed, because I actually have it here right in front of me and I've never tried it, so I'm quite excited to give this a go. This is a Benefit brow product. It's like a dip brow thingy, and you've got like, oh, it's a bit confusing actually. I wasn't sure at first what I was doing with it. I was like, so what am I twisting off? But you basically pop it off there and you've got the little brush, and then you also screw this. Oh dear, what's going on here? And then you've got your product inside. This is in the shade number 3, which I believe is the lightest one. It looks quite warm toned. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a little dip. Oh, it's quite hard. Try and get in there a bit. Oh, okay, when you scrape off the first layer, it looks a lot more cool toned underneath. Like the top layer is very warm. I've already veered off in the wrong direction. We're going up when we're meant to go down. Well, this is going to need one heck of a tidy up in a minute. Okay, so I'm not overly happy with this one. I feel like it looks quite messy, and even though I've tried to like neaten it up with concealer, it's just kind of, I don't know, I feel like this one just turned out a lot neater and it works quite well. It's a little bit dark for me, like I said before, but I feel like as a product it works pretty well. So yeah, I quite like that. I just don't like this. Right from the start I veered off in the wrong direction. That's when you know it's not going to go well. So yeah, I don't know. So the next comment is from Rose Graham, and she asked me to test out the GGX Maybelline eyeshadows. So yeah, this is the eyeshadow from Maybelline that is in collaboration with GG, and it is very small. Like that's the first thing I thought of when I got it. I kind of knew it was already going to be small because I saw Soph's video with it. Yeah, it's pretty tiny, but I'm quite excited to give it a test. How am I supposed to know what one this is? Oh, it just says warm. So I guess the only thing I can really start with is this matte colour, just to sort of put through my crease, because, well, I don't know really where else I'd start. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that. So I mean, that hasn't really done anything, but I guess it's kind of worked as like a transition colour. I guess I'm going to go with this very scary dark colour. It's like a purpley, browny, plummy kind of colour, but it's very dark. Wow, that looks really neat, doesn't it? I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and try and like blend it a little bit. It's not coming out the colour that I thought it would. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not, that does not look like that. They blend out really nicely, that's for sure. Like that's blended out really easily. I think we're just going to get straight stuck in with this really noisy lorry. Okay, I'm gonna get stuck in with not the noisy lorry, obviously, this gold shimmery shade. I think it looks so pretty. I'm very excited. Shall I wet it? Because if you wet it, it will look more intense, won't it? That's soaking. Oh no, it's absolutely sodden. I'm just gonna wait for that to dry a little bit because I think it's only meant to be damp, but I've always wanted to try putting on a that's hard to say, shimmer shade with like a damp brush, because apparently it makes it super intense. That's what you guys always tell me. Okay, that's not wet anymore, it's just damp. I am going to take a bit of this beautiful gold colour. Can you see it kind of like clumped together, and it's dropped a bit there and it dropped a bit on my lap? There's gold bits all over the place. Okay, it's quite crumbly. Feels like it's going on really smooth as well, like it just feels like it's gliding on. And it's also really pigmented, so it's so pretty. There's no fallout whatsoever, so that's really good. I'm very happy with it. I feel like I'm going to get so much wear out of this, especially over like the Christmas period. That's like such a nice Christmassy gold colour. I might take a little bit just on my finger, and I'm going to take a bit of this like shimmery sort of like champagne colour, and I'm going to pop a bit of that in my inner corner. Did it do anything? I think it might have done something. I would say my verdict on this eyeshadow palette is that I really like the shimmery shades, as you could probably very well tell. The matte shades don't really show up that much. They're not very pigmented, but I guess matte shades are never as pigmented. I feel like it's all right. I do quite like it, and I'm very happy with how it has turned out. That's a rare occasion. I'm actually happy with my eyeshadow. So the next thing will be my mascara, and Lucy Barkley said try Tanya Burr's Selfie Lash Mascara. Let's have a look at the wand on this guy. Alright, not too bad. So you've got like a plasticky wand. It's like got quite a wiggle to it. Look at it go. Okay, so I've done... I was literally just about to say I haven't got it on my eyelid yet. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for now. Do you guys mind if I leave these bits for now, because I don't think it's quite dry yet and I really don't want to smudge the eyeshadow, so I think I'm going to pick off those bits at the very end. But I actually quite like this, especially on my bottom lashes. I feel like it's done a really good job on my bottom lashes. I don't know why I'm... There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So that is very good. Yeah, I will come back to the mess once it's all dried. But for now, I'm going to do my lips. And what have we got? Natasha Whitley, I think I've said that right, says, could you review the Cheryl L'Oreal lip kits? And I went for the one in burgundy. So I don't know, I'm intrigued to see how this turns out. It is a lip kit by L'Oreal, but it's in collaboration with Cheryl. So obviously we've got the lip liner. It's their infallible longwear lip liner, and wow, that is a very dark brown. Obviously it's burgundy. Oh, creamy, very creamy. Well, it's a good job I've got something to put on top of it, because that looks pretty awful. I just can't. I don't know why. I must have a really shaky hand or something. This is their lip paint matte. I have like a grey toned one of this. So yeah, oh yeah, there we go. So it's on a little spongy applicator. I think it's the one that's really soft. Wait, yeah, it's so soft and it smells delicious. Oh my goodness, these smell so good. Oh my god, it smells so nice. Yeah, I really like these lip paints from L'Oreal. I think they work really well. So overall, I'd say this is actually a really good lip kit, but I've just probably not applied it as good as some people would. Okay, I'm all tidied up. So this is my makeup complete. This is a full face of makeup chosen by you guys. And as always, you have absolutely nailed it. Thank you very much for your recommendations. I like everything. Is there anything I didn't like? I'm pretty happy with how my makeup looks. I think it looks all right. So yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, give it a thumbs up if you would like more of these videos, and then I will let you know when I'm going to do one, so you can send in your recommendations and you might be in the next one. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye!